Good evening, YouTubers. This is your zip code for Farik. Matt Shiny here in the 92805 zip code in Southern California at the ZCF Studios on this Monday, April 6th in the evening. And the next state we'll be doing for zip codes is the state of New Hampshire, or as one person in my family told me who was born there, New Hampshire. Or some others say New Hampshire. Another New England state, the third one of that set that we'll be doing. Anything for zip codes as far as it goes, starting with 030 and going through 038. Live free or die, the Granite State. Because the state's dominated by mountains more than either Massachusetts or Rhode Island are, especially the White Mountains, going into the central and northern parts of the state. New Hampshire became a state on June 21st, 1788, the ninth of the original 13 colonies to do so. And with New Hampshire's becoming a state, the Constitution was ratified. It took a two-thirds vote of all the colonies to do that, and 9 out of 13 clinched it. New Hampshire is very similar in some ways to the other New England states, some ways very different. They all have real 4 seasons, especially winters. In New Hampshire, winter's even more pronounced. Typical continental, warm, continental, cool climates. Rainfall is plentiful, like it is throughout the region. 48 inches per year on the average. Snowfall is definitely plentiful. The southern part gets 45 inches on average of snow per year. 60 overall for most of the rest of the state. 100 inches in the central and north parts of Mount Washington, which is claimed to have the worst weather in the world, sometimes gets over 280 inches of snowfall a year. Something I didn't bring up as well, besides the fact that 84% of the state is forested, I didn't bring it up with the other states, and I want to here. New Hampshire has one area code, and has always had one area code since 1947, and they're not needing another one until 2032. Puerto Rico has 2, Massachusetts has 9, Rhode Island has 1, and won't need another phone area code until 2055. So even though New Hampshire is getting some population, Rhode Island doesn't seem to be. It's the phone usage has not been a real drag on running out of numbers or anything like that anytime soon. Excuse me. As far as demographics, it's one of the whitest states for skin color. 92.3% of the people are white, 5% Hispanic, 3.2% Asian, 2.1% Black, 2.0% 2 or more races, 0.3% American Indian, and 0.1% Hawaiian or Pacific Islander. Yeah, not likely they're going to be wanting to New England. I mean, yeah, anywhere in New England, especially New Hampshire, especially from November to April. Fun stuff in the city. There are 1.4 or a little over that million people in the state at 41st out of 50. And the total area is 9,350 people. Excuse me, 9,350 square miles. Sorry. 46th. If you take land area, they're 44th at 8,954 square miles. For you Californians, Southern Californians, that's 2 LA counties and an Orange County put together. So that's essentially you have New Hampshire's land area when you have that. Summers are normally 70 to 80s on the average during the day. Winters are 20s to 30s during the day, and usually a lot colder than that, especially at night. There are a few famous people from this place. If you look at it on a map, by the way, I would urge you to do that. New Hampshire borders Massachusetts on the north, Vermont on the west, borders it. There's a small seacoast off the Atlantic Ocean, off the southeast to the Atlantic Ocean. Maine's on the east and northeast, and a small portion of the Canadian province of Quebec is on the north. Our 14th president, Franklin Pierce, was from here, from Concord. He was thought of as one of the worst presidents in U.S. history, but there's a college here named after him, so it's good for something. Also, 2 people from space. Alan Shepard, who was the first man in space, and Krista McAuliffe, excuse me, had her first and last trip in space in 1986 on the Challenger. So New Hampshire will be doing, next 5 videos will be various zip codes. Most of them will be in the southern part of the state because that's where most of the population is. One of them will be toward the middle. And I hope you enjoy these videos. Leave a comment in the comment section below, even if to throw digital tomatoes. And forgive me for all the slip-ups tonight. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.